Hello. I'm Tully. I'm here to take care of you.
The story of a nanny and the story of parenthood is really just a location so that we can discuss the larger idea of what does it feel like to become a parent? And how does that make you reflect upon your childhood differently and your relationship with your younger self? Diablo wanted to create a situation in which you could have a conversation with your younger self and perhaps even forgive each other.
Mom, what's wrong with your body?
If you had asked me 10 years ago, am I gonna get along with Charlize Theron? I would have thought, no, she's a movie star. And then I met her, and I found that we were very similar, actually. Our approach to filmmaking, our approach to life, the way we think about things, the things that make us laugh are very similar. So our daily conversation is about how do we make things real? How do we hurt the audience in the right way? How do we make them laugh? We're rarely talking about dialogue. We're not talking about kind of the stupid stuff. We are obsessed with authenticity and human flaws.
Your 20s are great, but then your 30s come around the corner like a garbage truck at 5 a.m.
Girls heal.
No, we don't. We might look like we're all better, but if you look close, we're covered in concealer.
What you realize by the end of Tully is that you've been watching two movies at the same time. One is over the other. So the tricky thing is to make a movie that seems normal and have one hiding underneath that you only reveal in the last moment is sitting there. And that was probably the most complicated endeavor as a director, to be constantly thinking about both. But also just to tell the story of pregnancy accurately, birth accurately, to have 3 children, one of them is a baby on set all the time, to shoot the majority of the film in one house. So constantly shooting a small location and keeping it interesting. Giving the movie a very naturalistic feel when something unnatural is actually happening. I think there's a spiritual trilogy in that they all center on the idea of growing up and how we sometimes feel too young, sometimes we feel too old. We have this kind of disassociation with our younger self. What I deeply hope is that it is not the ending of a trilogy, but the beginning of a lifelong connected, story. Every 5 years of what Diablo and I are trying to figure out.